Hi dear students, I am Professor Dr. Abid Ahmed, Professor of Physiology. My lecture on heart block. This lecture for EMC 16. Welcome all in my lecture. Now first of all, what do you mean by heart block? Heart block is a defective condition in conductive system of the heart. It is a defective condition of heart in which there is defect in generation and conduction of impulse. You know that the conductive system of the heart, what are the main functions of conductive system of the heart? It is generation of impulse and conduction of impulse. Therefore, the main defect in heart block is generation and conduction of impulse. Now this is the junctional tissues of the heart or specialized conductive tissues of the heart. This is SA node, this is AV node, this is the bundle of His, two type of the bundle of His again divided into right bundle branch and left bundle branch. Left bundle branch again divided into anterior and posterior fascicle. Now this according to our definition of heart block, that is defect in generation and conduction of impulse through this conductive system of the heart. Therefore, in heart block, when there is problem in the SA node, there may be heart block, problem in the AV node, or problem in the AV bundle and bundle of His, that is a defect in conduction of heart impulse, or this is the heart block. Now what are the types of the heart block? Number one is the SA nodal block, AV nodal block, infranodal heart block or bundle of His block. Now AV nodal block or atrioventricular block, these are first degree heart block, second degree heart block and third degree heart block or complete heart block. These first and second degree heart block are called the incomplete heart block, and third degree heart block is called the complete heart block. And heart block below the AV node is known as the infranodal heart block or bundle of His block. Now what is SA nodal block? A SA nodal block is a disorder in the normal rhythm of the heart that is initiated in the sinoatrial node. In SA nodal block, electrical impulse is delayed or blocked on the way to atria, thus delays the atrial beat. That is conclusion. The SA nodal block, when there is any defective condition in the SA node, then there is delay in transmission of impulse to the atria and there is delay in atrial beat. Now atrioventricular block or AV block, and AV block occurs in the AV node and delays ventricular depolarization. In AV block, the impulses from atria to the ventricle is delayed or completely blocked. The ventricle produces its own impulse to control the heartbeat. In atrioventricular block, that is, where is the problem? Problem is in the AV node. Now, what is the consequences of this problem? Consequences is delays the ventricular depolarization. Now, when there is delay in ventricular depolarization, then the ventricle contract lately, and when the impulse doesn't reach into the ventricle at all, then the ventricle produces its own impulse to control the heart rate. In patients with AV nodal block, the remaining nodal tissue becomes the pacemaker and the rate of ventricular rhythm is approximately 45 beats per minute. That is, in AV nodal block, when there is no transmission of impulse to the ventricle, then ventricle contracts at its own rhythm. What is the rhythm of the ventricle? It is about, it may be up to 45 beats per minute, but average is 50. Average, that means range of ventricular rhythm is 15 to 45 beats per minute and average is 35 beats per minute. Now, what is first degree heart block? Here the time of conduction of impulse to the AV node is prolonged. Second degree heart block, here from time to time, some of the SA nodal impulse is not conducted to the ventricle through the AV node. This may occur as a regular interval of 2:1 or 3:1, or it may be irregular. That means heart block, first degree, there is simply the transmission of impulse is delayed to the AV node. That is, from SA node to AV node, there is delay in transmission of impulse. In second degree, there is delay, and also some of the impulse cannot be transmitted to the ventricle. That means there is dropped beat. This dropped beat ratio may be 2:1, 3:1. That is, after 2 heartbeat, there is missing of 1 heartbeat. This is 2:1. After 3 heartbeat, there is missing of 1 heartbeat. This is called 3:1. Or this second degree heart block may be at that way that there is no this type of regularity. Therefore, this second degree heart block, that is the rhythm or dropped beat, may be regularly regular or may be irregularly irregular. A second degree heart block are of two types, type 1 or Mobis 1, type 2 or Mobis 2. Mobis 1 exhibit Wenck-Buck phenomenon, in which there is increase of pair interval followed by dropped beat. That means second degree heart block, Mobis 1 and Mobis 2. Mobis 1 is the Wenck-Buck phenomenon. What is Wenck-Buck phenomenon? Wenck-Buck phenomenon is special type of second degree heart block in which there is increased pair interval, and after increased pair interval there is dropped beat, that is missing of 1 heartbeat. Mobis type 2 block implies that some atrial impulses are blocked sporadically, that is at irregular interval. That is, in Mobis 1 there is missing of heartbeat. That is, first there is increased pair interval, then there is missing of heartbeat. But in Mobis 2, some atrial impulses are blocked at regular interval. In Mobis 2 block, some of the atrial impulses are blocked. That is, some of the atrial impulses cannot be transmitted, and their transmission of impulse at an irregular interval. Mobis 2 is more serious because it is usually chronic and tends to progress into third degree heart block. If pair interval is prolonged, Mobis type 1 block is more likely. If QRS complexes are abnormal, the Mobis type 2 is more likely. That is conclusion that in Mobis type 1, pair interval is prolonged and there is a regular interval of dropped beat. What is the regular interval of these dropped beat? Maybe 2:1 or maybe 3:1. But in Mobis 2, the QRS complexes are abnormal and heart block. In this Mobis 2, there is irregular heart block. Again, Wenck-Buck phenomenon. The Wenck-Buck phenomenon or type 1 atrioventricular block refers to a progressive lengthening of the impulse conduction time followed by a non-conducted impulse or dropped beat. It can occur in a variety of pathological settings, especially inferior myocardial infarction. That is, myocardial infarction, damage to the myocardial tissue at the inferior side. Third degree heart block or complete heart block. When conduction from atria to the ventricle is completely interrupted, complete heart block may result, and the ventricle beat at a low rate independently of the atria. Here, no impulse is conducted from atria to the ventricle. That means in third degree heart block, no impulse is transmitted from the atria to the ventricle. What is the consequences? Consequences are that atria will contract with its own rhythm and ventricle will contract with its own rhythm. We know that the ventricular rhythm is lower, therefore lower ventricular rhythm is known as the idioventricular rhythm. The third degree heart block or complete heart block. Atria contract at its own rate and the ventricle also contract at its own rate. Causes of third degree heart block include septal myocardial infarction and damage to the bundle of His during surgical correction of the congenital interventricular septal defect. A bundle of His block or infranodal heart block. This form of heart block is due to disease in the conductive system below the node. In patients with infranodal block, due to disease in the bundle of His, the ventricular pacemaker is located more peripherally in the conductive system and the ventricular rate is lower. That means in bundle of His, that is there is defect in the bundle of, there is a defect in the bundle of His and ventricular pacemaker. Here the ventricular pacemaker again contact the impulse at a rate of lower rate, at a rate of ventricular rate, which is lower rate, that is idioventricular rhythm. Ventricular rate averages 35 beats per minute, but in individual cases it can be low as 15 beats per minute. In such individual, there may also a period of asystole lasting a minute or more. The resultant cerebral ischemia causes dizziness and fainting. It means in bundle of His block, that is the impulse cannot be transmitted to the ventricle because there is a block in the bundle of His. Now then the ventricle beat at its own rate, average is about 35 beats per minute, we know it. Now in this case, when there is very low rhythm in the ventricle, there is a period of asystole. Asystole, that means the ventricle cannot pump out the blood to the circulatory system by systole. In this condition, there is insufficient supply of blood to the brain and there is cerebral ischemia, causes the dizziness and fainting. This condition is called Stokes-Adams syndrome. Now infranodal heart block again divided into right bundle branch block or left bundle branch block. Left bundle branch block is called the hemiblock or fascicular block. It is again divided into left anterior hemiblock and left posterior hemiblock. In bundle branch block, excitation passes normally down the bundle on the intact side and then sweep back through the muscle to activate the ventricle on the blocked side. The ventricular rate is therefore normal, but the QRS complex is prolonged and deformed. That is, in bundle branch block, excitation is transmitted through the intact side. That is part of the, we know that bundle of His are two types, right and left. And if the impulse is on the is transmitted to the right side, that means if the right bundle branch of His is intact, then impulse will be transmitted through the right bundle branch and then it sweep through the defective side and then goes directly to the ventricle, and as a result there is QRS complex prolonged and there is also a idioventricular rhythm. Block can also occur in the anterior to posterior fascicle of the left bundle branch, producing condition called the hemiblock or fascicular block. Now this is the conducting system of the heart. This is AV node, this is SA node, this is AV node, and this is bundle of His, right bundle branch, left bundle branch, and Purkinje system. This is a nodal problem in the nodal block, problem in the AV node and atrioventricular pathway. This is the atrioventricular block, then the bundle of His block, and now the a hemi block or left and left bundle branch of block or hemi block. It is two types, that is anterior and posterior. Okay. Summary. What we discussed in my lecture is a nodal definition of the heart block, then types is a nodal block, epinodal block. These are three types: first degree heart block, second degree heart block, third degree heart block. First and second degree heart block is called incomplete heart block. Third degree heart block is complete heart block. And another classification is infranodal heart block or bundle of His heart block. Now SA nodal block, that is by any defect in the SA node, it is SA nodal block. Atrioventricular block, that is first degree heart block, second degree heart block and third degree heart block. Now first degree heart block, that is here the time of conduction of impulse to the AV node is prolonged. Second degree heart block, here from time to time some of the SA nodal impulse is not conducted to the ventricle through the AV node. This may occur at a regular interval of 2:1 or 3:1. That is, in this type, the first degree heart block, this is the Mobius 1 and this is the Wenckebach's phenomenon. Third degree heart block is called complete heart block. Now, thank you all for patience hearing.